And so I want to tell you that the man that was trying to tell me to be quiet, he works in the internet, okay? But you know, I'm trying to talk over. The sound system seems to be very much better on this one. So we just want to tell you that too. Now, the other day when those kids were trying to attack me, well, they're childhood soldiers, we know that. And they don't go to school, they don't do anything, they just hang around, they do bad things. They were trying to steal the bag. Actually, it was torn up the other day by the big foreman. That's right, okay? They kept trying to get close to the bag because there's hardly anything in it. My toothbrush and toothpaste. They were trying to steal it, and they brought a woman with them, all right? And the woman was trying to attack me. And that's how King Kijiji was murdered. The little kids started trouble. They were tearing up our tree that he planted for me and Mother's Kitchen Beat. And then they brought bigger kids, and then the grown-up females and men came and stabbed them to death. They also stabbed us. They were telling people they were real well family. Wanda and Abado King Simeon put them in prison. They're not anything except wacko. And they tried to help the Americans steal King Kijiji's gold. And they hurt his wife, who's our relative too. So I just want to tell you that too. When he died off the coast of Varna, and my husband and I were stabbed, we were 5 years old, and we had to get stitches. So we were trying to shield his body. So that's how they do things. They tried that this afternoon. All right, so that would be the man. The betting place actually comes from Spanish Harlem. Now we can tell these things. Israel thinks it's amazing that I can do that, but I'm not the only one. They're incest police, okay? We have us as incest police, so they can tell incest in the population. Because it's illegal to do that. Okay, so now I'm going to tell you that. And I had to pick up the rock because the little boy's going to like put, and the girls were helping him. Nobody was stopping him. And it was a threat to try to stick me. Now he had 2 sticks. And also, I want to tell you those boys the other day. I just want to scare them. Scare them. You know, because Israel said when I was attacking it, and Pastor Charles sent people into Israel to attack us. I was attacked, and I had to go to the police, and it was, and everybody that was from the other place said it didn't happen. And there was a Japanese witness. It was an annex that we rent some of the rooms in our hotel. In our hotel, actually the Castle Annex, and we made it into a hotel, a really cheap hotel. And so I was attacked in it one morning when Lebanon War II happened. He didn't want me to listen to the television, had earphones in, some creep that helped the bad Americans and Pastor Charles. And I was sore for 2 weeks. And I went to the police right after it happened. And the policewoman asked me, did you do anything? I said, no. I did. Did you hit him back? I said, no. They said, you pick up something and knocked the out of him. So, you know, because I don't attack anybody. I don't carry weapons, I don't do anything. And they know that I'm soft. And they try to attack all the time and do things. So they even get their kids, so-called kids, to try to attack, so look, you're hurting somebody. And a lot of them are dwarfs. And then there's a man off the coast of Varna. He kept saying, it's not a little kid. Look, he got arrested. Not a little kid. The police arrested and found it was a grown dwarf. So you see, that's what I'm saying. They do bad things. They made these things. So little kids the other day, so little kids, child such as the military came as child, so they don't go to school or anything. I just took the safety pin out of my bag. They were hitting me and everything. And then after the bag was torn up, the one that you saw, that I told you that the big foreman tore up, it's like really torn up. I got to the airport, and so now this is what it looks like. The handle's broken. Everybody see me carry it, you know, all the guards and everything. So when they saw there was another bag inside and they couldn't steal the other bag, they started hitting me with rocks and things like that. Because they were mad, and they were mad because they couldn't get the bag. And then yesterday I was someplace, and some crooked women got off the elevator and didn't think I heard them. And when I turned around, they ran back there. We're going to steal the bag, get in the elevator, go back up into our apartment. I never would know what happened to the bag. There's my toothbrushes in it. You know, nothing. I took stuff out. And so we just want to say that too. Now, basically that's it. I guess that's basically all what I wanted to say. But they did bad things, and I know that's wrong. I know it's heard from these creepy people that do bad things, attack all the time. They were disgusting. Nobody wants to hear from Charles. You know, oh, I told you, this one to tell you, we put cameras on people. We will put cameras on you because we are not supposed to have those things among us. God says, if it's like that, our Mosaic law, kill it away from you because it's evil. And there were residents, reminds me, I was 3 years old, 3 years old, or going on 4. It was after what happened to our relatives, or just before what happened to our relatives, just before what happened to our relatives. We put the camera in the hotel in the Jason Inn. And because they were bothering us, and they had made noise the night before, and one time before, and the Secret Service of America brought them. We saw all of them together, and others with them. Imagine our little kids and them grown-ups were like, don't look, don't look. They cover our eyes. Because they want us to know that these people will try to kill us on tickets. When the Americans introduced themselves when they came to the Secret Service of America, they said they were a nation of faggots and whores. And Dad said, well, call the police. And so we did. But I wanted to tell you what they had done. We don't do those things. We're a clean nation of people. We have been getting rid of bad things since Moses' day, like God told us to. We don't have it in our gene pool, and we're royals. So you know, we think that it's very appalling what people try to do. Okay, so that's what I want to talk to you about. People try to hurt us all. You know, their history. God doesn't like any of the bad things they did, and they're not going to taint everybody. We try to look for the nation of people that comes up and says, if you're bad, God will send these bad people after you. It'll be a nation of gays and whores and all kinds of bad people. We look for that. Uh-oh, who's being bad? You know, and so we have to get the bad people out of our things, and that checks us. So we always do that. So these are bad people trying to hurt us all. Nobody should ever have let. God said, nobody should ever make people anything over there. Nobody says it. Now, it's wrong. The perpetrator hurt us all did. And so we just want to tell you that too. Something else I was going to say to you, but they try to break the train of thought, these bad people, and they try to interfere. If we think about what else we're going to say, then we'll say it. But we just want you to know, basically the notes that we wrote, and so you know what we were trying to say to you today, and they tried to keep us from writing. And we know that it's all ever tried to hurt us all to keep from writing. They didn't want me to say anything else. That's why they tried to attack before I could get back in here to say anything. We understand that too. My husband tells me what to say, if I can say this or if I can say that. Our beloved royal family, beloved people, they'd let me know what I can say. And so basically that's it. And if we have something else to write about or we'll talk about, we'll do that in a second. We'll check the notes on the other video.